Dana sleeps peacefully, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight that filters into her room. The moonlight casts long shadows across the floor, painting the room in shades of gray. The gentle light dances across her face as she dreams. The room is still and quiet, save for the soft rhythm of her breath. Outside, the world is hushed, lost in slumber. Dana remains lost in her dreams, unaware of the secrets the night holds. Dana finds herself sinking into the icy depths of a dark lake, where the world is muted and menacing. Reeds dance eerily around her, their movements like ghostly whispers in the suffocating water. Glimmers of broken glass scatter across the lake bed, reflecting the little light that penetrates the surface. An unseen force grips Dana's ankle, a relentless pull preventing her desperate ascent. The darkness envelops her, a suffocating blanket that amplifies the sheer terror of her helplessness. Dana jolts awake, gasping for air in the dead of night. She coughs violently, each breath a struggle against a phantom weight. The sheets cling to her, heavy and wet, as if pulled from the depths. A chilling dampness permeates the room, enveloping her in a cold embrace. In the dim light of her room, Dana's gaze falls upon her hands, a canvas of scrapes, bruises, and blood. Confusion clouds her face, the injuries a mystery she cannot unravel. The sight of her battered hands sends a shiver of fear through Dana. Each scrape and bruise tells a silent story, a painful reminder of an unknown ordeal. The room seems to close in around her, the silence amplifying her fear and uncertainty. Trapped in a whirlwind of bewilderment, Dana clutches her injured hands, desperate for answers. Dana bursts into the bathroom, her breath catching in her throat. She halts, her eyes drawn to her own reflection in the mirror. A fresh, thin, curved scar adorns her left wrist, a silent mystery. She stares, uncomprehending, at the mark marring her skin. The scar feels familiar, yet remains a haunting enigma. She is puzzled by the scar. The memory eludes her grasp, leaving her in silent confusion. In the bathroom's stark light, Dana confronts her reflection, haunted by a resurfacing memory. Her mind drifts back to a photograph discovered in the attic. The photo reveals a woman bearing an identical scar, a secret her father guarded closely. A woman he never spoke of, a woman who was not her mother. The weight of unspoken truths settles heavily in the sterile space. Morning light streams into the attic, illuminating forgotten relics as Dana quietly navigates through the dust-laden space. Her father sleeps soundly in a corner, unaware of Dana's presence. Dana spots a box labeled Paste Medical, curiosity piqued. With bated breath, Dana carefully opens the box, revealing its hidden contents. Inside, a jumble of x-rays and handwritten notes hint at a history shrouded in mystery. A faded photograph surfaces, capturing a moment frozen in time. In the dim attic, Dana's eyes are glued to the photograph, a mirror reflecting a hauntingly familiar face. She notices the striking resemblance, the shared dark hair, the familiar scar, yet a profound difference flickers in the eyes. With a deliberate motion, she flips the photograph over, seeking answers in the faded script on its back. A voice echoes, Eden Wilkes, patient, 7, active dissociation, trigger, locked trauma, burn records incomplete. Dana returns to her bedroom, her face pale and her hands trembling. The discovery has shaken her to her core, leaving her staring blankly ahead. Her mind races as she tries to process the shocking revelation. Wilkes, that's my last name. And patient 7. What does it all mean? The morning light struggles to penetrate the curtains, casting a soft glow on the room where dust motes dance in the stillness. Dana pauses at the threshold of her father's room, her heart pounding with a sense of foreboding. The bed remains untouched, its sheets smooth and cold, a stark reminder of absence and loss. An IV bag hangs lifelessly from its stand, its contents dripping with a slow, agonizing rhythm. The house is eerily silent, the quiet amplifying Dana's growing unease as she confronts the emptiness within. The guest room door stands slightly ajar, a sliver of darkness hinting at secrets within. A sinister scent wafts into the hallway, a cloying blend of burning paper and harsh bleach that stings the nostrils. Darkness within the room seems to pulse with unspoken stories. An unsettling stillness hangs in the air, as if the very walls are holding their breath. Dana halts abruptly in the hallway, her hand inches from the guest room doorknob. She hesitates, brow furrowed in confusion. A woman screaming, someone crying, and the sound of water. Her eyes widen, a look of anguish spreading across her face as she is assaulted by the cacophony. In a moment of haunting recognition, Dana whispers, "I didn't mean to become her." She stares intently at the door, her face etched with dread. In the stark hallway, Dana collapses against the wall, her body trembling with exhaustion and fear. Her breath hitches in ragged gasps as confusion clouds her eyes. With trembling fingers, she presses a hand to her forehead, desperately trying to quell the storm raging within. A torrent of jumbled images and emotions floods her mind, each one a painful echo of an unknown past. Her voice trembles as she whispers, "Whose memory was that?" Weak and desperate, Dana drags herself across the floor, the cold tile biting into her skin with each painful inch. Her trembling fingers grasp the edge of the sink, pulling her upward inch by agonizing inch. Gasping, she fixes her gaze upon the mirror, the face staring back a stranger, haunted by fear and shadowed by exhaustion. A flicker in the corner of her eye, a subtle shift. A phantom presence teases the edge of her awareness. Her breath hitches, pupils dilating as the unseen presence solidifies, a silent terror creeping from the shadows. Dana pauses, a sense of unease washing over her as she pivots sharply in the silent hallway. She whirls around, searching for any sign of movement, but finds only the stillness of the corridor. The hallway stretches out before her, devoid of life. Anxiety begins to creep in as she takes in the emptiness. The silence amplifies her growing fear. Dana stands before the mirror, her gaze locked onto her own reflection. A creeping unease washes over her as she notices a change in her eyes, the color unfamiliar. Her smile feels forced, alien, as if a stranger has taken residence on her face. The reflection stares back, an unsettling presence that sends shivers down her spine. The bathroom seems to close in around her, the silence amplifying the alien presence in the mirror.